Okay, so for my mixtape, I'm going to be taking you through my lifetime. So basically, my past all the way up into present. And then I also want to make some predictions about what my future has to hold. And my main message to you is the fact that everyone goes through different challenges and obstacles that shape them as a person. And so basically, I just want you to know that you are who you are because of what has happened, and that's okay. So the first song I'm going to play for you is All American Girl by Carrie Underwood. So for me, this song resembles when I was a little girl. My dad was never very emotional person. He was really athletic. He was a construction worker. So he didn't get a lot of emotion and one-on-one time with me. So when I came along and he realized he had a girl, he knew that he would need to step up and be there for her, as in me, as a father, and more than just physical. It had to be an emotional connection and guidance. So the next song I'm going to play for you is Love Without End, Amen by George Strait. This song for me just resembles that parents are who they are, and they will love you and cherish you no matter what. Even though you guys might disagree and get in arguments, at the end of the day, they're still going to love you, and that's really important to build with your children. The next song I'm going to play is The Only Way I Know by Jason Aldean. So for me, this song embodies how my parents raised me. They raised me to be hardworking, dedicated, and to always follow my dreams. And make sure if you start something, you better finish it. And I'm a huge believer that when I begin something, I need to go all the way to the end and do my best. Even if I'm down one day, I need to pick myself back up and push through it and live another day and learn a new thing. The next song I'm going to play for you is Check Yes or No by George Strait. This is basically about elementary school. So this is a cute song. I thought it was very energetic, and for me when I was a little kid, I was very giddy, I giggled a lot, I was silly, and so this song talks about crushes and playing on the playground and chasing your crush. And I used to play cat and mouse with a couple crushes I had in kindergarten, and so it kind of just brought me back to my youthful and playful self, and it shows me this is why I am such a kid still at heart. I still am the same little girl who chases people around and plays tag and is just fun and loving about life. So the next song is This Is How We Roll by Florida Georgia Line, and it is about friendship. So, you know, when you're growing up, you gain friends, you meet new people, and some people impact you more than others. And this was kind of a time for me when I was growing up and I was meeting friends or gaining friends and new people that I didn't know before. And so for me, friendship at this time was bonding. It was like partners in crime, two peas in a pod. Anything that is a connection between another person is how I honored friendship. It was a give and take, not give and let go. So the next song I'm going to share is Let It Go by Tim McGraw. So this song for me embodies my middle school time. For me, it was just kind of a horrible time. I had a lot of friends go to different elementary school or different middle school than I did, and so all my old elementary school friends I didn't see, and so I had to meet new people, and I didn't get along with a lot of the people in my middle school. So at one point I just said, forget it, I'm not gonna let what you have to say put me down. I just said, screw it. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. I am who I am, and I'm not going to change myself. And so this time really made me build a confidence in myself and my beliefs, and it just kind of made me hard in a way where what people said didn't faze me anymore. And for that, I am a stronger person. And this song is You're Gonna Miss This by Trace Atkins. And this just resembles me when I started to grow up. I realized that I was getting older quicker than I was getting younger, because obviously I'm not getting any younger. And I just wanted to be independent. I wanted to be on my own. And this time between middle school and the beginning of high school was really a time for me to know that I'm an independent person and I'm going to get where I want to go no matter what. Now the next song I'm going to play for you is Hicktown by Jason Aldean. Alright, so this song is all about high school. I felt tough, empowered, and I knew I had friends and they were going to have my back, and we were going to go out and have a good time with each other. And this time for me really showed me that you can have a good time with different people from different areas and different background, and it's not about who you are, it's how you present yourself and how you live your life. The next song I'm going to play for you is Letting the Night Roll by Justin Moore. So this song is my nighttime adventures with all my friends. I personally am a huge fan of getting out and enjoying the environment, and so at this time I spent it with my friends, and I just enjoyed going outdoors and exploring. Especially at night, I'd lose track of time, I'd come home late, and it just really embodies the time when I realized I just have a passion and joy for life. The next song I'm going to play for you is I Go Back by Kenny Chesney. So this song just is all about reminiscing. For me now, I of course reminisce about elementary school, I reminisce about high school, I reminisce about the past few weeks. I mean, I think about things all the time, and so I know that later on in life I'm going to look back on my past and everything that's happened, and hopefully when I do, I'm just going to know, yep, this thing happened and it made me stronger. This thing happened and it made me understand something different, and I'm just going to continue to grow off all these memories. And the next song I'm going to play for you is Hurt by Johnny Cash. So after high school, you know, you and your friends separate, and it's harder now in high school than it is in any other grade, because at this point most of your friends you've had, some have been from elementary school. I mean, you've been friends with these people for a long time, and I personally had one friend in particular who I would do anything for, and I consider her family, and she still was ungrateful to me. And I got to this point where I realized it's not worth it anymore. The heartache isn't fair, and friends aren't supposed to be that way. And so, by having friends who have hurt me, I have become an even stronger person, and have realized that if you have someone in your life who doesn't treat you right, don't waste your time, because it's not going to stop even if you continue to tell them and explain to them. Friends should be friends, and they should have your back no matter what. And now I know what to look for in a friend and what to avoid. So the next song I'm going to play for you is Only a Country Girl by Chase Rice. So this kind of embodies my personality now. I'm even more outgoing, and I'm beginning to gain confidence in myself and who I am. And I just have this love and joy for life because of all these things I've learned in the past and experienced in the past. And this song just really explains who I am and how my heart is and how I look at the world today. in my more confident outlook. So the next song I'm going to play is I Don't Want This Night to End by Luke Bryan. So this song just takes all these ideas of meeting new people, and throughout this past year I've actually met a handful of people, and I've lost a handful of people, and with the hurt and the betrayal I've learned that to let things go, you need to move on, and what better way to do that than have people in your life who can support you and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So this song for me just shows how I know I can count on the people in my life now, and I can enjoy life to the fullest with these people, and I want to share my life with them. And then the last song is Carrying Your Love With Me by George Strait. So there comes a point in time where it's time to settle down. You know that you found that right person and you're ready for it. And I'm getting close to that. And I know that I'll have someone who loves me and cherishes me for who I am. And that's the best feeling you can have. And to be cherished and respected the way you want to be and the way you give to people, there's nothing more gratifying than that. And I hope to continue on this path of gratification and respect. So the last song I'm going to play for you is All My Rowdy Friends by Hank Williams Jr. So this song is kind of a hodgepodge of at the end of the road, when I'm settled down and I have a family, my friends hopefully will have a family too, and we're all going to settle down. We're going to stop going out as late, we're going to stop partying, we're going to stop doing dangerous things and stupid things that will probably have killed us if we tried later on in life. So this song just shows how I know I'm going to settle down, and when I do, I'll be able to share it with someone. So to conclude my mixtape, I just want to emphasize that all these things in my life have made me who I am today. They have impacted me in a way that I will never forget. And looking back on it all, I wouldn't change a single thing. I know that what happened needed to happen, and for me, I've heard this quote, and I know many people have. I'm a huge believer in it, and I live my life by it. And it is, everything happens for a reason. And also, if it's meant to be, then it will happen. And basically, these quotes just even more so embody how I feel and how I look at life. You know, things happen for a reason, and if you get yourself in a tough position, you just need to pick yourself up and keep pushing on, because in a few years you'll look back on it and realize that it gave you something you didn't have before. And that is the end of my mixtape.